This coalition will be different. We seek to work alongside youth as partners, valuing their opinions, their experiences, and seeing them as experts on the issues they face each day.
Our Youth Forward MKE Coalition aspires to break this cycle of misuse by co-designing solutions with youth using a racial equity lens, by supporting them as they learn to navigate and influence existing systems that impede education outcomes, by paying them for their time and expertise, and positioning them at decision-making tables to ensure that there's representation, diverse perspectives in what's usually homogeneous spaces.
It wasn't until we took the time to listen, learn, and most importantly, admit where we had failed, that we decided on the strategies we would commit to moving forward. Our Design Your Future Fellowship proved that even during the most challenging times, like a pandemic, it is possible to create an inclusive and vibrant space where young people feel valued and empowered to create real change in their community.
And by no means has this work been easy. We had to resist our typical ways of being, waiting until youth were consulted before we set our strategic priorities, resisting the urgency of decision makers to provide them with metrics and data points before we set a clear direction, investing in our youth by securing funds to compensate them fairly, and fighting when questioned about our focus on Black male youth.
Each day, our city is plagued by violence and trauma that sends shockwaves throughout our community, impacting us all, but no one more than our Black youth.
If we were able to actualize this goal, it would move the mindset of Black male youth as deficits into a mindset of assets, in that they're contributing to the community and that they're active members of the community who have value and who are valuable.
To do this work well, we knew that we needed to prioritize youth as architects of their own destinies. And although we often talk the talk of youth voice in our work, we often fall short.
As adults, sometimes it's hard for us to give up that power in some of those spaces, especially to young people when, we think that we have more experience or we can do it. But it's an opportunity for adults to just be vulnerable and to trust that young people can make those decisions and be at the table with them as well.
The more young people that we can empower, instill these kind of values into, the more likely we are to have the impact that we want to see.
And it's crucial for us to continue to provide programs and spaces where they can show up, they can learn skills, explore their own talents, and find spaces to lead.
We must fight for system transformation and policy change that sustains change and holds those in power accountable. What is central to this coalition is a commitment to operating differently. We must come together to support the most vulnerable and most important in our community because they are our future. I am hopeful that change will come because I see the talent, resilience, and courage of our youth. They will lead us forward.